gosh, what day is it? It was a late night. It's Wednesday, January 6th. It's just a couple seconds past 7:07. It's Tom Grody. It is time for 7 minutes of sunshine. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Yeah, what a day. I got a little Georgia on my mind. Today. What a night. What an historic day it is. Basically, the Democrats are going to take the Senate. I'm still kind of in shock about it. It is a big deal. And on the screen with me is Stacey Abrams again. I did a whole 707 on Stacey a few weeks back as the work that she did and other organizers in Georgia is really changing the trajectory of the whole country. It's amazing. I'm inspired, so inspired by Stacey Abrams. I'm also inspired by Reverend Warnock, who has won. It's been declared that he's won. He will be the first Black Democratic senator in the South. Can you believe that? In the year 2021, the first in the entire South. His story is incredibly inspiring, no matter what your politics are. I think it would be good to watch this wonderful video to share a little bit more about Reverend Warnock. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. Take a listen. You're going to love it. You are absolutely going to love this.
It didn't matter what day of the week it was. Come 6 a.m., my dad would come through that door and say, "Put your shoes on, son. Get ready." If I asked why, he'd say, "Because there's something for you to do. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but be ready." I'm Reverend Raphael Warnock, and I've spent my entire life trying to be ready. I grew up right here in the Caton Homes housing projects of Savannah, Georgia. I had 11 sisters and brothers. We were short on money, but long on love and faith. Our parents taught us the value of hard work. Dad was a veteran, a small businessman, and a preacher. He spent most days picking up old junk cars that others had thrown away and hauling them to the local steel yard. He saw their value. And then Sunday morning, he preached to people who themselves felt discarded. He saw value in them too. Mom grew up in Waycross, Georgia, where she spent her summers picking cotton and tobacco. But she told us that we could do anything that we put our minds to. And so, with the love of my parents and the encouragement of my community, I went to Morehouse College on a full faith scholarship. I didn't know how I would pay for it, but I graduated college, earned a PhD degree, and 14 years ago, the kid who grew up in the projects was called to Martin Luther King Jr.'s pulpit. I became the senior pastor of Ebenezer Baptist Church.
Change still has a chance in the church that changed America.
He's senior pastor of one of the most prominent churches in America. Raphael Warnock not only preaches the gospel, but uses it as a platform for change.
Dr. King called it the drum major instinct, the urge to lead. Warnock has it and a sense of his place in this place.
Some might ask why a pastor thinks he should serve in the Senate. Well, I've committed my whole life to service and helping people realize their highest potential. I've always thought that my impact doesn't stop at the church door. That's actually where it starts. And I love this country. And I believe that what makes America so great is that we've always had a path to make it greater. Greater for people like the ones I've counseled at my church and others like them across this state. Like my father used to tell me every morning, whatever it is, be ready. And I think Georgia is ready. Ready to stand up for the family who's tried to do everything right. But when they receive one bad medical diagnosis, they realize that the cost of being sick is too much. Ready to fight for the dignity of workers who are paid too little and pushed aside as government works for Wall Street corporations. Ready because I realize that a kid who grows up in the projects today And struggling families across Georgia have it harder now than I did back then. I'm Reverend Raphael Warnock, and I'm ready. I'm ready to be your senator.
Well, I'm ready for him to be America's senator. I am ready for him to be America's senator. How inspiring. What an incredibly inspiring story. Growing up in the projects as one of 12 kids in poverty, getting his PhD, becoming the first Black Democratic senator in the South. America's changing. I love his quote. We've always had a path to make it greater. America has always had a path to make it greater. Just that path has had a hell of a lot of rocks, landslides. It's been a much more difficult path for some than others. And it's time. It is time. It is time. Equality. It is time. I am just so inspired by watching that bio. I'm inspired by Stacey Abrams. I'm inspired by people fighting for this country. Inspired by my husband, but I'm inspired by people fighting for this country, and we just have a lot of work to do. There's this whole "they are us" thing. They are us, and there's some people that are really pissed off today. I have friend that's watching this program who's really upset today. I love you. I hope that we can see the good in each other. And I hope that we understand that we've always had a path to make America greater, and that we have to hold hands on that path. We've got to do it. We've got to take everybody down that path. We got to help each other. We can do it. It's going to be another crazy day today. As you know, the President Drama Queen is at work. Sorry, it is ridiculous drama bullshit. But we got that going on today, and we'll get through that. And we've really got an opportunity to stitch a new garment. It's very exciting. I did not expect this. That's all I got for today. Remember, even when it's really damn cloudy out, the sun is always shining. I hope you have a great day today.